Aquaman stabs a T-Rex in the eye. The 90s were an intriguing time for the hook-handed hero. One particularly interesting issue sees Aquaman engage in a time-traveling battle royale with his evil doppelganger Thanatos. A guillotine almost chops his head off when they travel back to 19th century France. However, before their grudge match comes to an end in a Roman gladiator arena, they travel way back to the age of dinosaurs. At one point, a T-Rex intervenes in the fight. Aquaman stabs the beast repeatedly with his hook hand, even managing to impale the poor beast in the eye. Even if the studio considered including dinosaurs, this level of gruesomeness would disqualify this tale from the Aquaman movie. Aquaman facilitates Poseidon's Filicide. When Aquaman bests Poseidon's son Trident in combat, the god of the sea repays Aquaman by blinding him. Angry immortal should witness the fall of a god, Poseidon later meets his fate as Trident kills him for showing such contempt after his defeat. Trident grows drunk with power. The only way Aquaman can stop him is to bring Poseidon back from the land of the dead. He does so, allowing Poseidon to kill his own son. Aquaman allows the death of his friend Pakuul the whale. Since Aquaman can communicate with sea creatures, it's not surprising he's friends with a whale. In fact, Pakuul once saved Aquaman, allowing him to hide in his mouth from a violent sea god. Aquaman did not adequately repay Pakuul. During Mera's pregnancy, Arthur promised he'll stay by her side in the legendary Kingdom of Atlantis. So when Poseidon warns him whalers may kill Pakuul, Aquaman forsakes his friend to keep his promise to his wife. Sure enough, Pakuul dies. Poseidon sinks the whaling ship afterward, but it's too late. Poseidon unleashes a devastating tropical storm on the Bahamas. Poseidon is a monstrous god as unforgiving as the sea itself. In the 90s reboot of Aquaman, Year One, Mera and Arthur's budding romance angers Poseidon. In retribution, he unleashes a tropical storm on the Bahamas, trapping Arthur on land until Superman rescues him. In addition to the poor mortals on land gravely impacted, this storyline mirrors the real-world devastation of numerous Caribbean nations ravaged by tropical storms. For this reason, it's unlikely the movie will include this. It's insensitive and may hit a little too close to home. He tears one of Cerberuss's heads clean off. Aquaman falls in battle with Trident, who rose to power after killing his father, Poseidon. Aquaman's soul travels to Hades, where he makes a memorable entrance. Demanding an audience with the god of the dead in an effort to bring Poseidon back to life, Aquaman mounts Cerberuss, the three-headed mongrel protecting the gates of Hades, and lassos one of its heads, tearing it off while making a quip. He then presents the head at the gates for admittance. Black Manta murders Aquaman's baby in the death of a prince storyline. Arthur Curry Jr. Aquababy was the short-lived Prince of Atlantis. In one particular issue, Black Manta lures Aquaman and his ally Minnow into an arena. He traps them within to fight to the death as Aquababy slowly suffocates in an oxygen-filled encasement. The King of Atlantis manages to hurl his trident and destroy the prison. He proceeds to protect the bystanders from Manta, falsely assuming he saved his son. However, Aquababy already suffocated. An Atlantean woman carries the lifeless body to Aquaman, who feels shattered by the loss. Shortly thereafter, Aquaman's marriage falls apart because Mera blames him for their son's death. Sea monsters kill the young Wonder Scouts. In a Wonder Woman and Aquaman crossover, the Princess of Themyscira teams up with the King of Atlantis after a troop of Wonder Scouts go missing. It turns out Gorgamaids octopus ladies ambushed the girls, ranging from 8 to 18 years old, on their way to Themyscira. All the girls died. The Gorgamaids aren't problematic per se, but the children's deaths will likely disqualify this adventure from making it into the movie. Aquaman lances Darkseid's face with his trident. If the DC Extended Universe survives long enough, we'll definitely see a showdown with the Justice League and Darkseid, but we won't see this in the Aquaman film. Even if Darkseid somehow showed up in the movie, though, there's no way they would recreate the first time Aquaman squares up against Darkseid in the New 52. In this particular fight, Aquaman stabs Darkseid through the eyes with his trident, an insanely violent attack within the King of Atlantis' norm. Piranhas chew his hand off. In the mid-90s, Aquaman got a harpoon for a hand. One of Aquaman's foes, Charybdis, strips him of his ability to speak to marine life. The villain forces Aquaman's hand into a river full of piranhas, which completely eat off the flesh. Aquaman actually loses his hand in numerous stories, but this is arguably the most gruesome. He feeds an enemy to the same piranhas that chewed off his hand. During a fight, Charybdis subdues Aquaman long enough to shove his hand into a river full of piranhas. The vicious creatures eat the flesh off Aquaman's hand. Later in the fight, however, Aquaman gets immediate and brutal retribution. The showdown ends as Aquaman trips Charybdis into the river, morbidly telling the little monsters to feast. The water blooms with blood, which quickly begins to dissipate as it flows downstream. To really sell the grisly nature of the issue, Aquaman then reveals piranha-eaten hand to Dolphin. Aquababy's death drives Mera insane. Mera becomes insane due to the loss of her son. After Black Manta kills Aquababy, Mera blames Aquaman and frequently tells him so. Eventually, Aquaman leaves her, and Mera enters a psychiatric hospital. However, she escapes to hunt down Aquaman, attacking him while he engages in battle with a giant jellyfish. Aquaman fights off Mera, but accidentally impales her on a jagged piece of metal. Believing she's dead, a devastated Aquaman prepares a funeral for her. However, thanks to her Zabelian physiology, Mera survives. Awakened in a rage, Mera is furious about her husband deeming her dead and leaves him. Mera kills a resurrected Aquaman and Aquababy. During the Blackest Night storyline, Mera experiences quite a bit of tragedy. While mourning the loss of her husband, Aquaman rises from his tomb as a resurrected Black Lantern. Mera escapes after a fight in which two of her compatriots die. She joins up with a few Justice League members as they battle the Black Lantern Corps. Driven into a rage during battle, Mera earns herself a red power ring and becomes a Red Lantern. She returns to the seas to deal with a zombie Aquaman, only to find her deceased son revived. However, fueled by rage, she kills Aquaman and Aquababy.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.